We finally got a clear indication that Toy Story Land over at Disney's Hollywood Studios means that we're going to get an all-new entrance for Midway Mania, but we'll discuss why up next. Hi there Waltoneers, I'm Jack, this is DSNY Newscast. Go ahead and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I know you guys want to be buying this t-shirt design and also all the other t-shirt designs I've been wearing in these videos, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a mailing list which I'll leave a link down below to, so you can sign up and then find out when the store goes live, which will be very soon. And with that being said, let's get on with the news. So, when Disney unveiled the plans for Toy Story Land back at D23 Expo in 2015, we received this piece of concept artwork that showed a very rich landscape of different sized landmarks that would really make you feel as if you were in Andy's backyard. However, when the construction walls went up in April of 2016, we were given a new and updated piece of concept art that had some pretty noticeable changes, mainly that the Woody's Roundup section that would be at the entrance of Toy Story Land had now been removed from this new updated artwork. Additionally, it seems that this first piece of concept art showed that the entrance would be a lot further over to the right of Midway Mania, putting the entrance somewhere near the Voyage of the Little Mermaid area. But of course, we now know that the entrance into Toy Story Land will be somewhere between Midway Mania and the former Legend of Captain Jack Sparrow show building. As with these new photos from Blog Mickey, which is a really great news site, please go check them out. In these photos, we can see that the soundstage tour bridge is beginning to be demolished. Along with this could be the potential demolition of the Studio 4 building to the side of it, as it also has scrims and scaffolding erected around the building, as otherwise this space would be a rather tight area for guest flow into the new Toy Story Land. But coming back to the concept art, we have seen in the piece of concept art from 2015 and 2016 that this curious addition to the back of Toy Story Midway Mania, that up until now we really couldn't confirm whether it was associated or attached to the Toy Story Midway Mania building in any way. Well, now in the latest aerial construction photos, we can now see that the construction fences encompass the area directly at the back of the Midway Mania show building, meaning that this area here will either be the new entrance to Midway Mania or the new exit. But most likely it's going to be the new entrance to Midway Mania, as it would only make sense that guests would enter Midway Mania from Toy Story Land instead of the former Pixar Place. But this leaves us with an interesting question of what will happen to the current exterior front to Midway Mania that currently resides within Pixar Place, as we already know that it won't feed directly into Star Wars Land. So what do Disney exactly have planned? My own personal guess is, since Streets of America have somewhat remained near Muppets Courtyard, maybe Disney have plans to extend Streets of America around the back of the Great Movie Ride and join it up to Pixar Place. Or maybe Disney could retheme the current front exterior of Toy Story Midway Mania into Andy's house from the movies. Additionally, in these new aerial shots, we can see that the back of the Slinky Dog roller coaster will have an oversized picket fence design, which will block out any other distractions and make you believe that you are in Andy's backyard. This will be similar to how Cars Land is over in Disney's California Adventure Park. But now it's over to you, the Waltoneers, as I would like to know what you would do with Pixar Place, considering that supposedly it's going to be a dead end backing on to Star Wars Land. What would you do to retheme Pixar Place and make it a useful part of Disney's Hollywood Studios? What experiences would you bring to that section? And congratulations to Liam for winning the DSNY Newscast pin from the Sunday video with this suggestion. And also guys, don't forget that you've got to leave a suggestion along with the Hidden Mickey time code to qualify to win a DSNY Newscast pin. Next up, our friends over at The Laughing Place have recently filmed some video footage of the new Disneyland Railroad beginning to be tested within the recently renovated Big Thunder Trail section of Frontierland. And this is an extremely positive sign, as maybe, just maybe, Disney will offer some exclusive rides to Disneyland annual pass holders during the D23 Expo weekend to see the new track, but that is depending on whether the new track is currently completed in time. And lastly, it has now been officially announced on Good Morning America that director Tim Burton and Michael Keaton will team up once again, but this time on the live-action Dumbo remake, as Michael Keaton will be the villain within the movie. Other names attached to the live-action remake are Colin Farrell, Ava Green, and Danny DeVito, who would be a perfect fit for the role of the ringmaster from Dumbo. And that's it for today's video, guys. So go ahead and leave a comment down below with the timestamp. Hope you really enjoyed this episode of DSNY Newscast, and if you had, go ahead and subscribe down below. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.